Seat belt properly mounted and secured. No rips, no tears on my seat belt. Locks in position, release, locks again, tug up on it, okay? Start with my left driver's side mirror, my passenger side driver mirror, properly mounted and secured. No cracks to my glass, no illegal stickers, and my mirrors are adjusted to my sight. My windshield, properly mounted and secured, no cracks to my windshield, no illegal stickers, okay? Top of my storage bin, no debris where anything could fall out, hit me in the head during the operations of the truck. On the floor, nothing that can roll and impede the use of my 3 pedals here, clutch, brake, and accelerator, okay? Windshield wiper arms, properly mounted and secured. I'll show you the operation as soon as I start the truck. Spare fuses located in my glove box. Shifter, properly mounted and secured to my transmission. And when depressing the clutch, we'll go from gear to gear. Shifting operationally, okay? My clutch free play, no more than 1 to 2 inches of free play, no less than 1, no more than 2 inches, okay? Now I'll perform a safe start for you. Depress the clutch, make this in neutral, turn the key, wait for the clicks. Start the truck. Okay. Starting with my gauges, my headlights and my clearance lights are located here on this switch. Okay. My high beam indicator is working correctly. Left turn signal, right turn signal, 4-way flashers, all working. My windshield wiper arms, working correctly. Windshield wiper fluid, need to add some, turn it off, okay. Going with my gauges here, my water temperature, properly mounted and secured. The temperature will rise as the engine continues to idle. My fuel tank, this is my DEF, filled to manufacturer specification. I currently have 3/4 of DEF. My tach, meter, by depressing the accelerator, is operational, working correctly. My speedometer, I cannot show you this until the vehicle is in motion. I will show you this during my service check of the brakes. Oil pressure will continue to rise as the vehicle idles. My fuel tank, 3/4 of a tank approximately, operational. Primary and secondary air gauges. Primary is roughly about 140 psi, secondary about 140 psi also as well. Air horn, city horn, working correctly. Excuse me, my allergies. Heater defrost, flip this over to defrost. Defrost is working correctly. My heater is working as well. Come back here. Okay. All right. Excuse me, my allergies are killing me. Now I'll work into my air brakes test, okay? The first part of the test is I will start my engine, which is currently running, build up a pressure between 120 to 125 psi, okay? I will push in both brake valves. I'm waiting for the air to settle. It's distributing air from the front to the back, filling up my air tanks and releasing my brakes. I will rebuild the pressure back up between 100 to 125 psi. Now shut off the engine, turn the key to the on position. All my gauges are working correctly. I will work my way into the applied test. I will apply firm pressure to the brake pedal. I will hold it for 1 minute, at which time I cannot lose no more than 4 psi in a combination vehicle. I will begin now. Minute is up. I have not lost more than 4 psi. I will take my foot off the brake pedal. The next part of the test is called the safety warning device. I will pump the brakes down, bleeding pressure out. Between 60 and 80 psi, both warning lights or buzzers should come on. I will continue to pump the brake pedal down, depleting the air pressure between 20 and 40 psi. Both brake valves, emergency and parking, should pop out. I will begin now. Both warning lights have come on at approximately 60 psi. I will continue to pump, focusing on my brake valves. Both brake valves have popped out approximately about 40 psi. The next test I'm getting ready to perform is called the rate of buildup test. I'm going to start the engine with the safe start. I should build pressure up between 120 to 125 psi with no less than 2, no more than 3 minutes. I'll perform a safe start now. I will assist the truck by accelerating up to 1500 RPM and start that test now. Alright, I've rebuilt pressure between 100 and 125 psi. It took approximately 2 minutes and 17 seconds. I'm going to remove my wheel chock to perform the tug test. I'll turn my wheels back straight. Alright, the tug test, I will put the vehicle in low gear. I will push in my red valve. I will be checking my tractor parking brakes when I do this. Clutch brake. Take the foot off the brake, ease off the clutch. My tractor brakes are holding. I will now pull out the red, push in the yellow. Parking brake. I will be checking my trailer brake. With the vehicle in low gear, I'll be watching to see if my trailer brakes are holding. Foot off the brake, ease off the clutch. Okay, my trailer brakes are holding. That completes the tug test. The next part of the test I will move into is the emergency or the service brake test or the roll test, whichever one you want to use. I will roll forward approximately 5 miles per hour, checking my speedometer operation as well during this time. I will have both hands on the wheel. I will come to a complete stop, checking to see if the wheel moves to the left or to the right, indicating a brake issue. I'm not going to move very far. you might want to sit down on this one. Push in both brake valves, let my air settle, make sure I have appropriate air pressure before I move. Both hands on the wheel, check my service brake. My wheel did not move to the left or to the right, indicating a brake issue. This concludes my pre-trip inspection.